And welcome back to Sports Mecca. You are here with Nick Stokes and a good friend of mine.
Jacob Botter. It is a new semester.
New semester here for Sports Mecca. And you know we're going to keep delivering you the sports news that you want to hear. Right here. Let's get started. You ready to get started, man?
Let's do it. You want to kick us off?
All right, let's do it, man. We're going to start off the episode with Lady Vols basketball talk. The Vols went 3-0 last week against Arkansas, Florida, as well as the number 3 team, Mississippi State. They beat Florida on Thursday 74-70, and then beat Mississippi State 82-64. With the clips in the background, that was the last game of the regular season and the program's first road win over a top 3 team since 2004. How do you feel about Jamie Nard's performance in this game, Jacob?
I mean, she was great against Arkansas, even better against Mississippi State. 30 points, it's a new career high for her. And really, the Vols led wire to wire this game against Mississippi State, which is crazy to think about. It's number 3 team in the country. Tennessee has struggled for a lot of the year. But the women's team looks good. The Lady Vols are on a 3-game win streak and held the number 3 team in the country to 23% shooting in the first half. You can't ask for better than that.
No, you can't, man. You can't. That's good defense, and that's something that the Lady Vols have been lacking this year. There hasn't been a consistent leader on the defensive end, as well as they let defenders get past them on every play. They drive past them and go straight to the rack, and it's very frustrating if you watch the game sometimes.
That could be undersung Lady Vols maybe a little bit though, because there have been some great performers all year. Mercedes Russell, Diamond DeShields have really been leading the team.
Yeah. And
they were great against Florida. In that Florida game, the Vols went on a 13-2 run to end the game to steal a victory. Russell with a 17-10. Diamond DeShields almost triple-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds, just a career-high 9 assists, just short of the triple-double.
Yeah, just short of that triple-double. How do you think that the team will fare in tournament play, man, with the SEC tournament coming up, as well as maybe even the March Madness tournament?
Well, the SEC tournament, I mean, they obviously have a few great teams in the SEC this year. Mississippi State, of course, is 27-3. South Carolina, good in both basketballs. We'll get to that men's basketball later. But 24-4. And Missouri, team to watch out for in the SEC right now. They're 20-9 on a 5-game win streak. Don't want to play the Tigers right now. But if the Vols can get through the SEC tournament, I mean, they should be great in the SEC. If they can get through the SEC tournament, they should be great in the NCAA tournament. I mean, no one's going to beat UConn, most likely, but
yeah, we have a legitimate shot, man. We have a team full of go-getters, but they just have to channel it. You know, we got to go out there and play some defense, consistent defense, as well as the leaders got to show up. Everyone has to show up, and that's the only way we're going to be able to win in that tournament.
But if the Lady Vols get a performance like they did against Mississippi State throughout the tournament, this is going to be a tough team to stop come March.
Definitely.
On to men's basketball. You know, men's basketball team needed some wins to get into this NCAA tournament.
And guess what we did? Lost.
They did go 0-2 this week. They lost to Vanderbilt at home in an ugly game, held to 29% shooting. That is a season worst, along with only 56 points. That is another season worst.
17%.
Probably topped the next game against South Carolina. That 56 points will go down to 55 against South Carolina. Big loss, the worst loss ever in Rick Barnes' tenure. I mean, what went wrong? I
mean, what went wrong is the fact that you had 3 assists to 20 turnovers in the first half of the game.
Against South Carolina.
Yeah, against South Carolina, and that's the team that you really have to capitalize against. If you're going to go out there and turn the ball over, then they're just going to take advantage of that every time they get the ball on the fast break and reposition in the half-court game of the game. So they also went wrong with the terrible 3-point shooting, only 1 for 13%. 1 for 13, 7% in the game.
7% against South Carolina, 17% versus Vanderbilt.
How can you win if you're not making your shots, man? It all comes down to shot selection as well as getting the ball, spreading the ball. If you're not finding the open man and giving yourself the best chance to win, then you're putting yourself at a disadvantage already. And if we aren't going to play smart, intelligent basketball, then how are we going to win?
And we all knew South Carolina was going to be a tough game. They're going to make the tournament. Right now, I'd honestly say probably 5 to 8 seed. I mean, it's tough. The committee recently, last couple of years, have started ranking teams, giving them seeds. Maybe you might think they're too low, too high, because they're giving them the geographic advantage instead. So I mean, I don't know where they're going to go. I do know in Joe Lunardi's bracketology, Tennessee is listed right now. They've dropped out of, they were previously in the first 4 out. They have dropped out of that first 4 out and are now in the second 4 out as the number 5th team to miss the tournament. The 5th team that will be missing the tournament. That's behind Georgia, an SEC rival. At-large bid, probably not going to happen.
Looks like we won't be dancing, man.
SEC tournament run. You could get I think the Vols could get an could get an at-large bid if they run through the SEC tournament, lose in the finals, but anything short of that, probably not.
Yeah, we probably won't see it unless we make a good stride, man. It's on the way. Well,
Tennessee has 2 more games to close out the regular season for the SEC tournament. They will be at 9-19 LSU before hosting a surprisingly good Alabama team, 16-12. That is a tough Crimson Tide team. After this, we will be going to commercial break. We'll see you on the other side.